Hello, good morning everybody. It's a beautiful sunny spring day out there. I did try to start filming this outside, but the birds were so loud you just could not hear me at all over them. So I've finally found the motivation to sweep the front porch, the back porch. I've thought about cleaning my car that I've not cleaned in 4 months, but I'm just not quite ready for that yet. So this morning I wanted to start going through my seeds. Normally I start planting seeds in February, but the last few years it's been so wet and dark and we've not had enough sun that nearly all the seeds have just rotted away, and I've had to do it all again in March anyway. So I thought this year I'd be a little bit less impatient and hold off until we actually have some sunshine before I start planning on what I'm going to be growing for the year. I have a lot of seeds, a lot. I've been organising it. Oh gosh, where are the tabs? February, I might as well just make that lot redundant now. January, I don't even know why I've got January, February. That I also have December and November. Now, I don't have a greenhouse, so I don't really know why I've been planning to grow things in January, February and the coldest winter months, but this is generally how I organise my seed box. Instead of keeping a diary, it reminds me to have a look every month and go, oh yeah, I'm going to plant this month. Because if I had a diary, I just wouldn't look. I must admit, last year, I really lost enthusiasm for my allotment. There are a few things that happened there. I've not had a good couple of years with tomatoes. Last year, all my tomatoes got blight. None of them I think I got one tomato that was probably just about edible. I also had a lot of theft last year. So I have a fruit cage with red currants, black currants and gooseberry bushes in it. And it's not the birds because it's in a fruit cage and you physically have to undo the opening to get in. Somebody last year stole all my berries, my gooseberries, and it was really disheartening. You know, you work really hard and then somebody takes it. And do you know what? I don't mind. I don't mind if somebody's hungry or they need food or they're struggling for money, you know, by all means take some. But please leave me some as well. I'd like to enjoy the gooseberries. That made me feel a bit demotivated. And there were a lot of break-ins in the allotments last year. Some quite horrible, involving one of the ladies there keeps pigeons, and I won't go into too much detail, but it was a very unnecessary act of vandalism that they did. And just the whole morale around the allotment was very low. I mean, it really all goes on at the allotment. We've had people with guns. No, not people with guns. One person with a gun that brought the gun to the allotment to shoot rats. He's now no longer allowed there. We get theft all the time. People stealing tools, equipment, and it always makes me feel really sad because, you know, people at the allotment, nobody there is incredibly wealthy. They just work hard to toll the land and provide some food for themselves, and people come in and they steal your tools, which might be like a really old pair of shears or something. Something else I've really struggled with my allotment the last year, and it's been getting worse, is whitefly on all my cabbage, kale, anything. What I normally do is I'll cut the produce anyway, shake it off, get all the flies off, and then come home, wash it, cook it as normal. I don't like using any pesticides at all at my allotment. It doesn't sit with me ethically. And I don't like killing anything, but it is becoming a bit of a problem. So if anybody does have any natural remedies for whitefly that doesn't kill them, but it probably would do, please let me know. I've actually lost a whole crop of cabbage to whitefly this year. So it kind of, everything makes me appreciate how difficult it was to grow stuff back in the old days. And I mean that, oh, poor Harvey. He wants to be covered up. 1 second. That better? Okay, I'm back. It really does make me appreciate how difficult it was to grow stuff back in the old days. And I'm in the medieval age, you'd have just had to grow as much as you could physically fit in to account for all the losses. And I'm sure that people were out tending the fields a lot more, literally picking off slugs and probably brushing off whitefly. I don't know, but I just think, I mean, sometimes I do just lose a whole crop, and that would have been a different experience, wouldn't it? Trying to actually grow stuff for you to eat. I mean, I'm okay. I can just pop down to the supermarket and get some vegetables if my allotment completely fails one year. But yeah, so yeah, there's just been a lot of things going on there that's kind of made me feel a bit flat about the whole thing. I didn't go to the allotment for probably about the length of time that I haven't cleaned my car for. So I had one big weeding session in January, and then I went a couple of weeks ago and my husband helped me tidy up the whole thing again, which didn't take that long, and it was fine, and I felt really reinvigorated. I'm like, yeah, let's go. And today the sun's out, so it is now finally time to plan on what I'm going to be growing this year. So it's March, so we'll go to the March tab and see what we have. Oh, cornflowers. I always feel the need to grow these, but I realistically think I'd rather grow some food that I can eat. I might find a little gap for those, maybe do a bit of more wilding. Poppy seeds, same again. Chervil. I have not grown chervil before. If anybody knows how to grow this, or has any hints or tips, please do let me know. because I've only had my allotment for 5 years. 5 years? Has it been that long? I've always tried to grow just anything, everything, shove it all in, see if it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. If it does, it does. And I've had so many failures over the last few years. Probably some of it my own fault, but a lot of it is just the ground is just not suitable for some of the things that I want to grow. So now I've learned what my plot of land is like. I know what sort of things I can realistically grow there. My land also really likes carrots and parsnips. My parsnips do really well. I know that a lot of people struggle with growing parsnips, but my plot is absolutely fine, which makes me very happy. Chard. Every year I try and grow chard. I love chard. I love using it in stocks, salads, everything. But every year it doesn't do very well. But I think I'll give that one another go this year. Cauliflower. Cannot live without cauliflower. And also, where are my carrots? I'll put some carrots in. So this is what I do basically. I go through the month and I pick out, yeah, I want to grow these. This is what I want to do at the moment. And since it is a nice sunny weekend, I might take advantage and start planting some seeds. Hello, are you up? Are you awake now? Are you awake? I've also really got into eating chia seeds at the moment, and I just find it such a good breakfast. Chia pudding, yum, yum, yum. So what we've done is we have saved a few, and we're going to see if they will germinate, and then we can have our own chia seeds. And apparently the leaves are really nice in salads and various other things. So that's something else I think we're going to grow this year. Tomatoes. Shall I try them again this year? I think I'm going to have to. So I'll add some tomatoes. Mini bell tomatoes. These are the really small little ones that are really, really sweet if they don't get blight. Sprouts. They just don't do anything in my allotment. Every time I've tried to grow them, they end up like that big. Really hard and very inedible. Aubergines. I tried them again last year. I got one aubergine that was that long. I try again. Just keep trying, and we'll all be okay in the end. We'll get there eventually. And I think, kale. Yeah, doing that one. Oh, this year, as you may well know, I'm a very, 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 very big fan of Halloween and Samhain, or Samhain. I'm not ever really too sure how you say it. I know you can say it lots of different ways, but I haven't found the way I like to say it yet. So I really want to grow some pumpkins. Not quite ready to do that one yet, but I'll give that one a go this year. And then, more carrots, coriander, chard. Okay, I'm getting distracted now. There's beans! Beans! I bought these beans in a place in the Isle of Wight called the Garlic Farm, and they didn't do anything last year. Similarly with these, they didn't do anything. I mean, these are on the packet, everything is in Italian, so I'm assuming that generally these are meant for an Italian climate. I don't think we have that here, but I'm going to try again this year. Can't go wrong with beans. Beans. And then I think that's probably enough to be getting on with, because I do get a bit excited and I do start trying to go at everything. So to start with, we've got kale, aubergines, tomatoes, cauliflower and chard. I've already planted my garlic. I did that in the autumn, so that's that done. I'll go on and I'll do some carrots as well. Some carrots. There we go. Right, put it away. That is absolutely more than enough waffling on from me. If you've made it the whole way through this video, thank you for for watching. I do appreciate it. Or let me know what you're planning on growing this year. If you do have any hints or tips for anything that I've said here, that would be absolutely wonderful and more than appreciated. Otherwise, I hope you have a lovely Easter weekend. Have some rest, enjoy yourself, do something you like, and yeah, I'll see you soon. Take care. Bye bye.